PK and DK Show.
Please stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air
This
next.
is PK and DK Show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
All right, welcome to the show. My name is PK. Sitting right next to me, we got, of course, DK. Big up to everybody already hit that chat room heavy today. Already in that chat room. Appreciate your love. I'm looking forward all day to talk to fools in the chat room. I don't know why. I was just for some reason listening to a replay of the show, and I'm like, we gotta include the people in the chat room even a little more than we're already doing, because those are the people joining us live and really
every week.
Really hanging us,
Yeah.
following the show. We got Wine Wednesday, as always. We got a bunch of Did You Knows. We're going to get to those. We got a bunch of foolery to get with, which is, by the way, what I'm leaning towards, because we're still trying to figure out a nice name for the link tab over at www.pkndk.com, where all the links go. The foolery. What do you think?
The foolery. How would you spell it?
I'm not sure.
Foolery. Fooli.
Oh, no, but I'm just saying, as the idea in itself, is it all right, I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't know. Just still, if you guys have a better idea, I'm still wanted to hear it. Let me do some shout-outs real quick. Gene Paul, I see you in there. K-Fox, what's up? Raymond, Cosmic Chaos. Tori's in the chat room. Marcus, Travis, everybody. So big thanks to you guys. Definitely appreciate you. In our Did You Know segment today, we'll talk about how much it would take for the average person to give up Facebook, their phone, their showers, and some other things as well.
Okay.
And I want you to think about that. How much money would it take for you just to give up?
Everything?
Well, not everything. We're going to go one at a time.
Okay.
But like, how much money would it take for you just to give up Facebook? What do you think?
Oh. I don't know. It might be a few $100s.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Just a few $100s. That's it.
I think so, because there are some times where I am curious if I could just be away from social media for 1 week.
Also, we're gonna in our Did You Know segment tell you when the most likely is for you to gain some weight. Speaking of gaining some weight, I'm gonna put some of y'all on blast. And I got a picture to back it up. It's gonna be awesome. Hang on for that to see if you see your face pop up. Also, what to watch out for when you're applying for a new job. If you guys are out there in the market trying to get a gig, and don't look this up because it's just gonna ruin all the fun. I mean, you can, but if you do look it up, do me a favor, keep it off the chat room. Unless you just honestly want to guess, if you do, put it in the chat, www.pkndk.com. I would not have been able to guess this. Where do you think is the busiest McDonald's in the world? Where do you think?
China?
Why would you go China over the dumbest guesses ever?
Okay, well, you can't ask.
Why wouldn't you go Times Square, New York?
Well, isn't China busy?
I don't know about if it's busier than New York, is it?
I don't know.
The busiest McDonald's in the world. Think about that. Where is it? I'll tell you, and I think it's going to surprise you. Don't look at the answer.
Okay.
The WTF stories this week, they're coming at you. We're going to talk about the 32-year-old guy in Houston suing the stripper. We talked to the stripper.
No.
I don't understand.
You have to explain.
I will. We interviewed her this morning, and the audio's coming up tomorrow, but you're going to get my honest opinion before that airs here in just a few. Also, 2 guys got arrested. We'll tell you why this started making out in the back of a squad car, and I got some awesome audio from that session coming up. And a man in a factory got written up. Why? That story in our WTF. DK's going to go off 1 minute inside DK's head. What are you working on tonight?
Oh, I have a lady today who just ticked me off.
Okay.
So that's it.
So there's... Well, thanks for the description.
You're welcome.
Where is...
it wouldn't kill you to contribute to the conversation.
Isn't that called a tease?
Well, yeah, but you got to work on the tease, babe. You got to work on that tease.
Okay.
Also, I thought you were going to go off on me because you were talking about how I'm posting on social media before texting you back.
Yes, that's another thing. That's also on my list.
You got to decide which one you want to do. It's 1 minute inside DK's head. It's not like the whole thing. Ooh, you like my shirt, yo?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would also...
TJ Maxx, I hit that bitch up hard.
And for the people just
$6.99.
listening, what is it called? What does it say?
It's the sauce. The
Sriracha sauce.
Yeah. What,
It says shake well. You know what my favorite part of the whole shirt is?
What's wrong with the shirt?
The matching pants.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't really see the pants because in the Kiki cam, you just see my feet.
Okay.
Right? So you can't really, I mean, I can stand up. It's my boxes, y'all.
Where are your
Nice
pants?
boxes, right?
Where are your pants?
Getting sexy up in here.
Someone forgot their pants.
Not because you can't see the pants, so why am I wearing pants?
Well, I don't sit here with no pants on. That's weird.
You can if you like.
No.
This is like the news. Ain't nobody
No.
care like underneath the
I'm
table.
wearing
Ain't got
a-
no cameras.
I'm wearing a skirt. And it's
These are
very
nice though. Check out
proper.
these Hugo Boss,
I
y'all.
know. Look, you always
Got some
match,
Hugo.
You always match me. Purple, black, and you wear purple, black panties. So weird.
We have an awesome point counterpoint that people have already been voting on, and I would love to bring that to you right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
And today's point counterpoint, it's about this app where, like, what you do is you upload a picture of your pet after your pet dies. Very sad, I know. But you upload a picture of your pet after your pet dies, right? And what they do is they look at all the ads of people trying to get rid of pets or whatever, or trying to get you to buy pets, and they match it with like a lookalike, so you can have another pet that kind of looks like the one that you just lost. I think it's weird as hell. Thoughts?
Weird. I wouldn't like that.
You wouldn't want like another Kiki if we like. Where is Kiki, by the way? She's not down there, is she?
Oh,
yeah, there she is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There she is.
Fine.
There you go. Go ahead.
There's little Kiki.
Oh, what's up, Kiki?
She's all light down there.
You thought he wanted to stay up and kind of play around and mess around or whatever.
Shut up, Kiki! So you wouldn't want another Kiki, like that wouldn't be...
That'd be weird.
Would you vote weird, or would you vote that that's normal? Because those are your two options. I put weird as hell,
Yeah.
or normal and something that I could get down with. Where would you go with that?
I mean, I would say it's weird. I wouldn't want some app trying to match up another Kiki.
I just don't understand why. But see, interestingly enough, so far 71.4% said weird as hell.
Yeah.
28.6% say something I could get down with. So there's a majority of people that could get down with that.
Well, I know from my my family's perspective, they always have had wiener dogs growing up. They still do have wiener dogs. So like the same breed, that's fine. But the same exact looking dog,
Would they try to?
It's weird.
Yeah, right. That's it. That's our point counterpoint. Vote online right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
Juan in the chat, www.pkanddk.com. Well, let me start at Reno Cachino. Oh, damn. PK's pack got some heat. Am I really? No, right?
Oh, good.
I know I keep showing
No,
y'all that.
I think it's the shirt. They're talking about how hot the shirt is because it's sriracha.
I feel stupid, y'all. PG-13. Did you just crash me? That's not right. That's my button.
Crash into me.
Please don't ever sing again. PG-13 to XXXLOL. That's from Juan. Raymond says, just imagine for those people who are podcasting with no cams, just full-blown naked. You can podcast the show if you're just watching it right now. Maybe next week you got to work or something. You can podcast. You don't have to watch the show. Watching it, I think, is better because you can join us in the chat, and I think that's really the highlight of the show is we can all just hang out and just all be a part of the show. So that you have to do live. But if you'd like, later on you can podcast www.pkanddk.com. You'll see all the Spreaker links right there. Grab our app. I read some nice reviews.
Thank you.
Big thank y'all. Read some nice reviews. Made me happy.
Good.
Then I went to-
that was a lot of work.
Yeah, but I'm glad that people like it. Because, it doesn't matter like how much work you put into something. If something's crappy. So I definitely appreciate the kind thoughts. And that we're going to keep working on that. So any ideas you have, get them to us on the iPhone. You can get it for Android. All that info again online at www.pkanddk.com. Let's start off with the baby spa here in Houston.
Okay.
There is a new business that offers workout and spa times for your babies. I definitely need y'all, if anybody's in the music making business or something, to make me a sounder for white people problems.
That is.
But I got kind of thinking about, because we were just having this discussion about how you were like, $35 is the cutoff for daycare for our little princess Kiki.
Yes. Oh, where'd she go?
She's behind your, she's hiding. But that's a dog.
Yes.
Yet you're still spending like $25 to do the doggy daycare. So I'm interested to know, you can't really diss on this new lady that has a business offering babies workout and spa times.
See, I don't know if babies need workout and spa times. Don't you just put them babies in a stroller and walk them?
Don't you just put Kiki on a leash and walk her?
I mean, maybe it gives the parents time to enjoy a workout at the same time? Is it like I haven't read the story. Is it a duo thing?
It says it's a business here in Houston offering babies a workout time and spa times. It's from a sales chick that put it together, offers classes at her house that combine supervised floating for babies up to 6 months old, followed by a massage instruction. According to Izon, Float Baby is the first business of its kind in the United States. Yeah, because it's...
Oh, okay.
It's,
okay. So it's like moms going in with their babies and doing...
But again,
Aqua.
You spend a lot of money on Kiki.
Yes.
You spend a lot of money on Kiki just for what?
I like to watch her play on TV.
So I can see you be co-signing on something like this, huh?
Yeah. I guess it's time, it's time that mothers or fathers spend with their kids, so...
White people problems, folks.
I know.
White people problems.
I mean, can't you just go to like the park? Like when I was growing up, my dad pushed me on a swing or, played like catch.
Well, can't you do the same thing? I'll come right back at you. The same thing. Can't you do that with Kiki? Can't you put Kiki on a leash?
Not when
walk
I'm
her
at
ass
work.
around?
Not when I'm at work. That's why it's called doggy daycare. Like there's daycare for kids. And
so what you're saying is that these ladies that are stay-at-home moms really have no excuse.
No, these kids aren't old enough yet to go to daycare. So they're like getting to know their babies.
Okay. All right, let's get to Wine Wednesday. That's that story. By the way, I did not post that story yet on our links page on www.pkndk.com or the Facebook page, just because we've been swamped today. But I'll put some of these things on there. Again, I've been on that. I've got all kinds of crazy stuff. If you haven't visited our links page, you got to watch. If there's one thing you got to watch is the Yo Lady Ain't Ratchet Enough video.
That is...
I gotta put this lady that gets naked at a gas station beating the crap out of two dudes. Not one, out of two. I just saw this clip today. I'm sorry I haven't put it on there just yet, but I gotta put it on there. It is phenomenal. This chick goes ham on these two dudes. The first guy comes out, all right, she like ducks a kick and starts beating them. Like the top comes off, she's beating him. The buddy comes over there trying to pull her, beating him too on the ground.
Why?
I would rather get in a fight with like a dude than ever like ladies, especially like from the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Why was she fighting?
I don't know why she was fighting. It's a worldhiphop.com star video. They didn't ask her, why are you fighting, lady?
Well, I'm just curious. Like maybe they said the wrong thing, or maybe she just had a bad day.
I wouldn't have even gotten that close like the guy did with the camera. I'm like, respect to you, that lady, little crunk. That like, you know what I'm saying? Like, folks.
That's why I don't like messing with these black girls, man. They crazy.
Wine Wednesday time.
Oh yeah, it's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh yeah, no credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gon' be pointless. Oh yeah, she don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. Why, girl?
Juan just asked, was she good looking or Shamu? Bro. Nah, bro. Bro. Let's do Wine Wednesday right now. What'd you pick?
All right. Today we have a wine with the brand Layer Cake.
Okay.
With a giant slice of cake missing out of it, which means
I could have sworn we did Layer Cake like a couple of weeks ago. Maybe not. I know we did sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate. So I was hoping that this might taste something similar.
Sexual chocolate was so good. I still like crave sexual chocolate. I can't find it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like except that shady club. All right, so go ahead and open it up. Tell us a little about the wine.
This is a Grenache. That's
Okay.
how you pronounce this word here. Grenache.
All right.
So we're going to taste it and smell it, and I'm really hoping that it's like that chocolate
I'm
wine.
sorry, you said what kind of wine? Because usually you give us little tidbits about the grape or whatever.
So this is a Grenache. It's a red grape. It's out of Spain.
Okay.
This wine. And it can only grow in like dry.
I love how you're ratchet until the segment comes on, and then you're all like Vanna White-esque, like going into a fancy wine shop. So this is a Grenache from the Napa Valley.
Well, yes, this is.
north of San Francisco.
Excuse me.
The rest of the show, you ratchety ass.
This is my segment, and I would just want you to know that this is a very special wine.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Hopefully you guys as well, like we do every week. If you're over 21, have a beverage. And if you do, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Let me, there you go. And let's taste this Grenache.
Grenache.
Oh,
gosh, you're going to break the glass on me. Don't forget to swirl and sniff.
I don't sniff wine, baby. Reno does not taste like. Oh, it does not taste like cake.
It doesn't taste like chocolate at all, actually. It doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste like chocolate.
No, it does taste like chocolate. The chocolate that comes out of Kiki's butt.
It's really not that bad. And you know what the great thing about this wine is?
What's that?
It has a very high alcohol content.
Oh, hell yeah. This is the best wine I've ever had.
Now PK's in love. 14.5%.
I don't want to spill it on my nice shirt. 14.5%.
Wine, yeah. I mean, alcohol.
I've been on this like spilling wine on my nice shirts like streak. It's like not nice shirts is expensive, but like every once in a while you find a shirt that you're like, that's my shirt. I love that shirt. And I've wrecked like 3 of those shirts. So
now, was it you that's wrecked them or me with my red wine?
Well, there's a combination of both, but was this the wine that you saw that it said like $69 and then you bought it for like $9?
Yeah, so there was one and I was really excited, and then it said sold out. So I looked up above, and I was like, "Oh, there's my wine, $69.99." I'm like, "Damn, that's expensive." But I'm like, "No, I know that it's not that much." So I went to the register anyway. Wasn't quite sure how much it was, and bought it, and it was $9.99.
I'm a sucker. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That happened to me the other day. Like it said, I think it said like $11.99 or something, and then it had like some kind of like I don't even know. I was in a rush. I wasn't paying attention, but I looked at the bottle. I'm like, damn, that's a big ass bottle. $11. Hell yeah! So I put it in the cart. I kept it moving. Right, I'm in line. There's a bunch of people behind me, and it comes up like $60. And then it hit me that the $11 was like per liter or something, or like a milliliter. I don't know the percentage of the wine.
Yeah, because you got like an extra big bottle. Whatever. So, I'm not sure what that's
which,
called.
by the way, that's some shady shit right there. You cannot. Why is every wine is listed price, but then you go to this bottle and all of a sudden
it's a Magnum price. What? That's what it is. It's a Magnum bottle.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like
yes.
But is that the technical term? I guess is what I'm asking you. So all these ladies are looking at me like, "Are you gonna move? And I'm like, just ring it up." So I took a hit for the team. Like I probably should have sent it back, but
you should have. That's when you're being too nice.
Yeah.
There's sometimes like you sometimes will get behind all of those people with the coupons and they make you wait. So if you have to say, I don't really want that, it takes 2 seconds to ring it off.
Nah, I still like if there's people staring at me or whatever, I'm like, whatever, I'll take a hit for the. I know I shouldn't, and
you shouldn't.
Sometimes I don't. I get in that mood where I'm like, forget it. But like for this instance, for some reason, can I have some more wine? By the way,
oh,
this
of
is
course.
pretty good.
Now you like it.
This is not bad. Let's do some. Did you know?
Ooh. Did you know? No. Did you know?
Takes the average person $1,000 to get off Facebook for 1 year. $1,000. I don't know. How much would it take for you to get off? You said a few hundred earlier.
Yeah, I'm trying to wean my way off of Facebook a little bit.
Why?
Because I'm too connected. Like that's the first
why
thing
I'm doing
I
all
do
the work.
every morning. Oh, I know.
Okay, but I put that story up about the gentleman and how you can rent him.
I put up one.
It would take $32,500 to give up their smartphone for 1 year. 32 G's to give it up. Somebody pays me 32 G's. Again, it's very, very tough because a lot of my business is done on my smartphone. So I don't know that I could. I mean, if my work did not depend on technology, then yes, without a. If I was a farmer or something, but even then, you still got to But I guess you could use your house phone or whatever. If my work didn't depend on that, in a minute I would give it up. But not your work.
I mean, I'm honestly addicted to my phone. I use it as soon as I wake up, as the alarm goes off. I set it to go to bed. I'm constantly on it, so it would take a lot. I don't know if 32 G's would be enough.
$32,000.
Yeah, no.
Let's see what else they said. $10 million not to speak for a year. Please believe. I wouldn't say a goddamn word. Please believe. $10 million? Are you out of your mind? But are you taking those taxes out though? Would you be able to do that?
No. I don't think
$10 million.
To not speak for a year?
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm not.
$10 million. No, just don't say nothing.
That would be very hard. How do you express yourself?
But you'd have to have a consequence. You know what I'm saying? Like otherwise, it's just not whatever. You know what I'm saying? So $10 million, you can't say a word. But if you do say a word, we chop off an arm. Like over the elbow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not a finger or anything. It's just the whole arm.
Yeah.
Off with your arm.
We take Kiki. You say one word, she gone.
Oh, that's a good angle.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's good. But you need a consequence. Otherwise, it doesn't make any kind of sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, $10 million, you can't say a word. But if you do, you're going to end up like that dude with the razor blade legs and the dead girl.
That's harsh.
Is that too soon?
That's-
I don't know if that's too soon. I'm just feeling out the room right now. By the way, that service, speaking of dogs, that you can upload a picture of your dog and then they can find another lookalike after you lose your dog, God forbid, is called Pet Match. And it's a free app. You can get it right now on the iPhone, not in the Android, unlike our app, which is available everywhere. This is only on the iPhone. Pet Match. I kind of want to do it just to see what it looks like.
I mean, I think it's sweet that it's adopted dogs. You know, it's not from a...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not from a what? What is wrong with you tonight?
What do you mean?
What is going on with you?
There's nothing going on.
Yeah, what did you, are you tired?
I think it's that time of the month.
Oh, hell no. Her vagina is this type of red. Is this orange? No. This was a white shirt. Never mind, I'm going to laugh on the jokes because I can see you're not amused right now.
I'm not. No.
So what does that mean that it's this time of month though? Like,
I don't know. I need a pick-me-up or something.
Okay.
I need a drink. I have a very stressful day.
See,
I know. I try to keep it outside once I enter the studio door.
Apparently not, because you're, no. Mm-mm. Can I tell them about your cycle though? Because you do have a.
Excuse me?
I said, can I tell them about your cycle?
Oh, not psycho. I thought you were calling me a psycho.
Cycle, as in like 3 out of the 4 periods are okay. I can always tell when she's on the period. Right? And it always takes me like a day, not even a day. Like I've narrowed it down to like a half a day now, to where I'm like, it'll finally hit me halfway through the day. I'm like, why are you being such a big,
oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh. So that's like 3 out of the 4. And they're manageable. It's like a couple of days and then you kind of back to normal. But one, and that one doesn't happen like every month. It happens like every other month or something. One of them, it's pure like,
Okay, a little late there.
one of them is just bad. Like,
How?
What do you mean how?
What do you mean? Like, I look bad?
Nah, you don't look. You never look bad. Your appearance doesn't change. It's not like you're a witch. Why would you look bad? Like,
I don't know. That's not.
nah. You just like your attitude. Like you just turn into like this whole different.
Be very careful. Go on. Go on.
I have an idea.
Yes.
I have an idea. I'm gonna put the camera on her though, because if I stand on this chair, actually, hang on. And we're gonna do this. This is a new feature on the show. Every time it's your period, you have to do something. So that way we all know, and then we don't have this awkward
What
show.
are you doing?
You gotta see. Hold on. Just talk or something while I get something down.
I don't really have much to say.
Yeah, we can just talk.
Okay.
Don't look at my wiener.
Okay, well then why are you standing on the chair?
I have to get something down.
Okay, so
All right.
PK's literally, now everyone can see his white Greek legs and his tiny little underwear.
I got you.
Okay.
Every time it's your period, you have to put the hat on.
What is this awful thing?
Put the hat on. It's the Maleficent hat.
Why would I be a Maleficent?
Because you're a witch.
It's really rude.
Wait, now.
I'm glad no one could see it.
Hold on. I gotta readjust the camera.
This is ridiculous.
All right.
I look like
That way we know.
I look like a pirate.
Folks, that way we know. And then it's not awkward. So 1 out of the 4 weeks that we're doing the show on a Wednesday, homegirl.
This looks stupid.
It reflects the attitude, I think, perfectly.
That's
I think this is.
I think I look like a bat.
There you go. Raymond in the chat, www.pkanddk.com. PK is really white. Yeah, I know, playa. I know. But I got a tan line, though. Did anyone else get a little turned on, Skyla?
From your legs?
Yeah, I've got good legs. What are you talking about?
From my new ears.
Nah, we're talking about the legs. Come on now. Moving on now. We do have to, there's... Are you just playing with your ears?
Look.
Maybe you need another glass of wine,
How long
please.
do I need to wear this?
Go ahead. The whole show.
There you go.
The whole week until you stop bleeding.
I just started.
There you go.
TMI.
Again, join the chat, www.pkanddk.com. Let's do another Did You Know?
Ooh.
Did you know, no, did you know?
What's the matter?
That's his ankle. You can see.
Are you telling yourself to shh?
Yeah.
Are you doing the seal?
No, I don't do seals. I'm just laughing. It's just silly. All right. So did you know? Did you know a camel can drink 30 gallons of water in 13 minutes?
What? Shocking.
Ooh.
Did you know, no, did you know?
I knew I had bought that hat for a reason. I just didn't know what the reason was at the time. By the way, let me put the phone numbers up on the screen. That's our number if you want to get a hold of us, because it's great to have you in the chat room. If you ever want to give us a shout, if there's a story that we're missing that you want us to talk about, if you want to get involved in one of the stories that we have here, 757-414-PKDK. Again, 757-414-PKDK. Maxim Magazine drops its annual Hot 100 list next month. They revealed some of the names on the list yesterday. No big surprise. Rihanna, which I'm just not. That's just not my.
I think it's her bad girl image.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I think it's Rihanna's bad girl image that makes her. Okay, I'm gonna take this off.
No, you got it. What do you?
No.
You can't take it off.
I just did.
Wait, why are you taking it off?
Because I don't like it. It's making my head hot.
Oh, I told you. Which? What did I tell you?
Okay, but it's because Rihanna has like a bad girl image with her tattoos.
Now I gotta fix your camera
That's
again. Go ahead.
Okay. That's
I
it.
just don't like Rihanna. I just don't like the whole. I don't know. This is not this. Christina Aguilera's on that list. Oh, I can't stand her either.
Why?
I don't like Christina Aguilera because we did a show with her and she made everybody wait for a good 20 minutes before she got on the stage because she was back there meditating. Now, I'm sorry. If you want to meditate or whatever, show up early, bitch. You making people wait for 20 minutes? That's just not kosher. That's just not something you do. This is not. You meditate after the show. And if you need to do it before the show, again, you got to plan better. You can't make these poor people who probably overpaid to be stuffed in this hot theater or whatever. You make them wait for a crappy like that. Like if you're running late or something and you couldn't control it, that's fine. I can give you whatever. But you got to meditate. I'm sorry. So ever since then, I just didn't like. Beyonce's on that list. Selena Gomez. Shakira's fine. How old is Shakira? Shakira's fine.
I was thinking her late 30s.
Saw her on The Voice last night. Shakira been looking good. She did that song with Adam Levine last night. The Gautier song. We don't know. Where the hell's Gautier? That's a big question.
That wasn't Shakira, though. But
what are you talking about?
That was one of the contestants. I'm glad you watched that. So the one that
really wasn't Shakira?
No.
With Adam Levine?
No, she was.
Bro, your boy hit that one hard.
Brunette and like 16.
Okay, all right. I don't know how. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again because I swear to God that I thought it was Shakira that did that thing, and I thought she looked a little off too. But I'm like, she's still fine. Carrie Underwood made the list. Don't like her at all. And Paula Payton. Who's Paula Payton? Do you know who that is?
I have no clue, but we can search her.
Okay. Will you look that up?
Oh, Robin Thicke's chickie. Ex-chickie. He's still trying to get her back.
Speaking of Robin Thicke, what did you think of his performance where homeboy was trying to get his wife back?
Apologizing again.
Yeah. With that,
I mean, this is like the second or third time he's sang the song. I mean,
this is a brand new song, so it's not the fourth or fifth time he sang the song.
I think it's sweet, but you shouldn't be doing that on TV. I think that should be
So I can't smash like Selena Gomez and then write you a song?
No.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure we're on the same page on that so there's no confusion or what not.
Right.
Okay. All right. So that list coming up next month. Is there somebody that you would like to put on that? What are you looking up men for?
Oh, I was looking up Adam Levine in The Voice and his girl, what her name was.
Oh, the chick that they sang the song with?
Christina Grimmie.
Okay. Yeah, if you didn't see that chick. No, Raymond. I saw you in that chat. PK likes them young. LOL. No, sir.
Yeah, that was her.
I like him of age. Who's that?
That's the girl.
Oh, how old is she?
I'm looking.
Trying to trip me up? What are you doing? What are you doing there?
I'm trying to see how old.
Speaking of that, we'll put the link online. I don't want to. We can't play it because Google will snatch us down.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
of copyrights and all that stuff.
But she's at least 20, so you're good.
Oh, yes, sir.
She was born in 1994.
Victory is mine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'd like to take a second to thank you for watching our live show. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/PK and DK. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/PK and DK. We'll love you forever. Or until we forget who we are, like that cute couple in the Notebook.
I want you to think you don't have to answer it now. You can answer it when we get to it. The top PK and DK's top 5 is the 5 list that we're running down. I got 2 options. You get to pick the option you want. Option number 1 is what's something specific that you do when your husband or wife is out of town. Reddit asked that question. People answered it. I got the top 5 I can run down. Or option number 2 is 8 things people would rather do than have sex. So 2 options. Again, you don't have to answer it right now, but think about that. It's coming up in PK and DK's top 5. Here's your WTF stories of the day.
Now it's time. What the a look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
The first story, 32-year-old guy in Houston suing a stripper because he thought they were in a relationship. He gave her a bunch of gifts, including $2,000, a laptop, and a big-ass DVD collection, including the Harry Potter movies. Here's the stripper right now.
I have had situations in the past where customers have followed me home. I've had to move twice, switching gyms, switching jobs. He was becoming a regular, and we did become friends. I really like him as a friend, and I still do.
We had a dating relationship, and on May 3rd, we had broken up.
I don't believe in loans because I don't want to pay anybody back.
I know how stubborn she can be, so after a week of waiting for her to return my things, I decided to file a suit to get my stuff back.
I've given him gifts too. You know, I mean, how do I get my booty and boobs back?
I kind of...
Okay, all right. We interviewed her today. We're going to play it back tomorrow. I'm just not a big fan of her. She, I guess, is trying to be a comedian, so it's like she just takes it just a step too far. I'm like, shut up. Just what's the story? And I'm on her side. It's not like I'm not on her side. I'm on her side. I'm sorry. Ain't no refunds in a strip club. No, sir. No, sir. And if you think a stripper is going to be your girlfriend and you look like this guy does, you can look up the picture yourself. Well, then, I mean, just come on. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, he's suing her to try to get all that stuff back. The laptop, the money, the DVD collection. What do you think?
I don't know why she would be having his DVDs or laptop.
Because she told us, because she has like a kid. And
so he was giving it as a gift to the child.
Which I don't care. Bro, you still are trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho with a stripper that's obviously like not
interested
anything in common with you except your money.
Exactly.
So I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, get
on
with the program, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Take the loss on this one. But nah, he got a lawyer, and now he's an idiot on the news, and people are laughing at him.
There you go.
The audio for this story is just perfect. It couldn't be any better. 2 guys, Oklahoma, got arrested the other night, and one of them was hiding 8 balls of meth in his mouth.
8 balls?
Now, bad police work because you put him in the back of the cop car with the meth in his mouth. Like, how do you not check the mouth? You got to check the mouth, right? Like when you arrest somebody. I'm not a cop. I don't know. If somebody's in the cop in the chat room, hit us up. www.pkandk.com. If you're listening to the podcast, email me pk@pkandk.com. If you're a cop and you're arresting somebody, you check them, right? Wouldn't you check them?
Yes. And how big are these? How big are balls? Like 8 balls?
I don't know how that works. I'm not sure how that works. So 8 in his mouth. They put him in the back of the squad car. Homeboy starts making out with his buddy so he could pass some of those balls over to the other guy's mouth.
That's disgusting.
That way they can both swallow 4, I guess?
That is disgusting.
And the audio is awesome. Listen to this.
Oh my God, man, shit. I'd swallow him if I was you, dude. Don't suck on him, swallow him, homie.
Don't suck, swallow him, homie.
Oh my God, man, shit. I'd swallow him if I was you, dude. Don't suck on him, swallow him, homie.
That was after, by the way, the kiss. Like, the kiss happened, and then...
Oh, my God, man.
Oh, you're kissing your buddy's meth mouth. Oh.
Meth breath. Meth teeth. Disgusting.
Oregon coming to the table with some WTF news. A lady in Oregon took her kids to Mickey D's the other day, and they're playing around, and then she heard a peculiar song over the PA system.
The kids were playing for a little bit, and then I heard a song come on, and it was singing, "I Want to Sex You Up," and I was mad, and I was appalled that they would be playing something like that.
Ooh, I wanna sex you up. Ooh.
That is a sexy song.
So what? So like it came
Not
on.
a-
Maybe they're listening to satellite radio or something. Maybe it was
It's McDonald's and it's in a kids player. They should be playing like Kids Bop.
But I don't know. Like I haven't been, and I'm actually glad I haven't been in a McDonald's play area. I'm not sure how that works out, but like, do they have specialty CDs? It's not like the guy behind the counter was like, "Ooh, let me put this jam on."
Well, are you sure?
And at some point, I'm sorry, lady, this is the world. You're gonna have to explain that to your little girl, right?
Okay, yeah, she's 4 and Trish trying to go down the slide. And
Well, then she doesn't know. She's not like, "Ooh, what's the lyrics of that song?" She's going down the slide.
People
right?
get offended.
Well, I was going to set up an email address for people that got offended about this show called Go F Yourself at pkndk.com.
Okay.
I'm going to have to work on that and get it up and going.
There you go.
A guy in a factory somewhere got written up for singing Montel Jordan's This Is How We Do It, but it was a glue factory, so he was singing This Is How We Glue It.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
Over and over and over again, to the point that people were going insane, and he finally got written up because they just couldn't take it anymore.
Couldn't they just say, hey, be quiet?
I think they already did. We have some audio from that factory.
This is how we glue it. This is how we glue it. Glue Station 3 does it like nobody does. This is how we glue it. This is how we glue it. All right! We get it! You work at the glue station! Now shut up! This is how we glue it. This is how we glue it. Glue Station does it like nobody. This is how we glue it.
That's totally something you would do.
I would totally do that.
I know.
Annoy the hell out of all of y'all.
You're so obnoxious.
This is how we glue it. And a new segment I'd like to call, and I'm going to curse here, so I'm going to warn you ahead of time that the curse word is coming your way, my friends. It is coming your way. All right, new segment called Fucking Houston.
There you go.
It's a segment where we bring you news from Houston because no other city in America would have these headlines, including Houston police are trying to determine who shot an elderly disabled man in Southeast Houston late on Tuesday. He had been shot in the chest and his walker was nearby. Again, fucking Houston.
There you go.
Nowhere else in America would you have that story except Houston, where people are animals, savages. You cannot let your guard down. You got to watch the people that are watching you. I don't care if it's in the middle of the day, you're getting gas, you're at a red light, you got to lock them doors. Watch the people that watch you.
There you go.
Or you're going to end up old in a walker thinking, oh, I'm just minding my own damn business, going out for a stroll because the doctor said that I'm going to get a heart attack if I don't go out. So you're out there with a walker. Who's going to mess with you? Bam! You got shot in the chest.
Good God.
That's what happens.
There you go.
That's that new segment, Fucking Houston. Bernie Mac. Let's do it. Did you know?
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
All right. In a new survey, 1 in 5 women said they get more turned on by a new pair of shoes than by their boyfriend or husband. Let me go to Denise. Let me go to DK by that.
Ooh, new shoes. I do love a cute
New shoes or this hunk of love? New shoes or... Yeah. What's up?
New shoes.
I'm going to have to go with new shoes.
There you go.
Oh, I love you. But
Yeah, okay.
New pair of shoes.
The average lady owns this many pair of high heels. How many high heels do you own?
That's where you should have taken the camera in there. Around 20 something.
Don't lie now. Don't lie. The average woman says they only... Maybe they're lying. They own 9 pairs of high heels.
I still have some in boxes that don't necessarily go with outfits I'm currently wearing, so I'm saving them.
Yeah.
But currently that are out, yeah, I'd say 10, but they're all like the same. I have 4 pairs of nude, 4 pairs of black, and then 1 pair of like...
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, you buy the same pair of shoes like 3-4 times. Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, well, it's for work, and they're comfortable, and...
And finally, speaking of shopping, you decide when you're going to buy something within 12 seconds, and then the rest of the time you're walking around like, can I afford this, or can I pay it off like in a month? Was my wife going to find out? Maybe I could put it on that secret credit card and just make small monthly payments. But 12 seconds, you instantly know if you're going to buy something. So I would like to know, what the hell are you doing for the other 2 hours at that Nordstrom's when I'm walking around like, what the F is she doing?
Trying it on to make sure that it looks good, because I already know I want it, but am I sure this shirt looks good? Am I sure that this is the right color? Am I sure that this is the right size? That's what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So just know, next time, just know that you already made up your mind.
That I want it.
12 seconds, you already made up your mind. There's a few other stories that I forgot to get to WTF. One of them is, let me see if I have the audio. This is, this dude had a heart attack, right? What would you do? What would you do if you saw somebody having a heart attack?
Call 911?
Well, this dude decided to just take his wallet and buy shots for some other girl.
Oh, what's wrong with people?
I felt fine, and then all at once, I took a drink of my beer, and I felt a real sharp pain, like somebody sticking an ice pick in my chest. As the EMTs were getting ready to come in, is when he reached down and grabbed my wallet and stuck it in his pants.
He tried to buy the guy or the girl that Larry was with that day a drink with the money he took.
Real shocked. And
how you gonna take a dude's wallet that had a heart attack and try to hit on a girl by buying her a drink? In fact, I have to applaud that. There you go.
That is so sad.
The foolery, the foolery.
That is very sad.
I must applaud the foolery. Sunscreen. This company has made sunscreen now you can drink. Which I don't know why.
That sounds stupid.
But I wanted to bring that to you. And Forbes released a list of the best and worst paying jobs in America. The best jobs, no surprise, doctors. But what I am surprised about is I read a study that said a bunch of doctors, or like the majority of doctors, hate their job. So it's interesting that you're getting all that money and yet you're miserable. Like, I don't understand that.
Why do they hate their job?
Give me a bunch of money. I'm not miserable. Like, I'm having they just don't like their job.
Do they say it's because of the hours, or maybe that every single 10 minutes they have to see a different patient with something wrong? Maybe they're just depressed.
I didn't read the whole article, so I'm not sure.
Okay, well then that's a great story. Move on.
But they said that, watch your mouth, but they said that they did not like their job, and that, so whatever. I think it's because a lot of people worry too much about people just need to learn how to relax.
Not possible.
That's it. And the biggest concern people have is money. Like, I don't even worry about that. Like, you just need to learn how. You see any gray hairs? No, very, very few gray hairs. Because you have to learn how to relax. I don't give a rat's ass about a damn thing.
I know you don't. That's why I worry twice as much.
Especially right now because it's your period.
Oh, my God. That's not the issue. You don't worry about anything, and you let me do all of the worrying for you, which is why I'm so stressed out all the time. I don't know why I got a buzzer.
There you go.
Gosh,
that's why your boy ain't got no gray hairs yet.
I really do feel like I'm your wife and mother at the same time.
Well, that's your bad. You got to figure that out, huh? Did you decide on the PK and DK's top 5? PK and DK's top 5. Two options. We got to get to it. What's something specific that you do when your husband or wife is out of town? Or number two, 5 things people would rather do than have sex. Which one?
The first one.
The first one. All right, top 5.
Do you know how many 5 is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At number 5 is I play a ton of video games, followed by a copious amount of self-pleasuring in the living room.
Yeah, I'm looking at this moment. Why is your hand touching yourself? That is disgusting.
You like that?
No.
Yeah, that way next time I stand up, they're like, damn, PK.
What is wrong with you? Wear pants.
Walk around braless came in at number 4. Things that you would do when your husband or wife is out of town. Probably your husband's out of town. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I hope you're not wearing a bra.
I've got but I don't, you know what I'm saying. Number 3, I sleep much better. That was voted in number 3. Well, a bunch of ladies got together and they voted that sleeping much better.
Okay.
Passing gas frequently and constantly came in at number 2.
Ew.
Yo, she don't care. She was blowing it up on the couch last night.
Sometimes it happens.
Do you have to do it when I'm trying to eat my salad?
You were eating a salad.
I had that chicken on the salad.
No,
it was mixed up nicely. It had some croutons in there.
Actually, you were drinking wine with an ice cream.
I did have a nice glass of wine. My feet were up. I'm watching whatever we were watching. I think it was The Voice. Mixing up Secure. The next thing I know...
Sorry, I have bad tummy aches and I excused myself.
Yeah, after you farted on my face.
It happened.
And I believe you farted as you were walking away to the bathroom. And at number 1 is never make it to bed because they pass out in front of the TV sleeping on the couch. So what do you do when I'm not around? I'd like to know. Go ahead.
I kind of freak out and I re-clean everything.
Yes, I love that about you.
So when you come back, everything's all organized and right in its place.
Love that about her.
Yeah.
Yes, she goes ham on the cleaning.
I was like another thing.
Somebody, Paul Kinney said, poor Ivan, www.pkndk.com, where you can join the chat live. Big what up to everybody in the chat, from Joe to Paul to Tori to Scholar to Zachary to Reno, Raymond, K. Fox, Juan, Gene. I wish I could read everybody right now, but then who cares? Because everybody would be like, what are you doing? For the people podcasting. However, thank you, sir. Poor Ivan from her gas. Yes, poor Ivan. Poor whole building. But go on.
So if there's something that you do, what is it when I'm out? I don't think I want to know this answer. This got very awkward quickly. So...
I watch videos.
Okay, this is definitely turned the way I thought it would. All right, so what else we got up on here?
Interesting videos.
Okay, I know.
About the human anatomy.
Mm-hmm. You're such a creep.
There you go. You on your period is like this. We get a whole new experience tonight.
I don't see what I'm doing wrong or different.
All right.
Explain.
You're just very, very on edge. That's all. That's all.
Well, I just think I have a very hard time talking to you about watching other people doing it. That's just very weird.
What do you mean?
That's the end of the story.
Okay. All right. www.pkndk.com. In the links tab, again, you can vote for our point counterpoint. Let me see. Let me get some updated results on the point counterpoint right now.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
All right, so there's this new app. You can find the link on our website if you're podcasting the show, where if your pet dies, you can put up a picture of your pet that died, and then they find you a lookalike pet. Now, I said weird as hell or something I could get down with, and weird as hell is leading with 75% of the vote. 25% of the vote sneaking up on weird as hell is something I could get down with. 1 out of 4 of y'all would get down with getting a lookalike, and that's fine. I'm not judging. I'm not here to do that. None of that nonsense. But I am very surprised by the fact that is creeping up.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know if I could get a pet that looks just like little Kiki. I get that they're, up for adoption, and I appreciate that.
Where
but
is she? Whoa, look at these toes, sexy toes. Where's little Kiki?
She's passed out by
Could
the
you
door.
move your size 14? Oh, there you go.
Oh, you can't even see her.
I'm surprised she's not barking and stuff. I did take her for a run today. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I hate that trail. Heavy.
I know. Look at you. 14 miles in 2 days.
I still eat like shit, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
I don't think we eat bad.
I want to. This is my. If you have Nike Plus, I want you to add me so I could school your ass.
Someone's bragging.
So I can take you downtown, baby.
Somebody's bragging.
Look at that.
I know. Look at those 16-minute miles.
Oh shit! Let me turn that off.
It's so impressive.
Damn you!
Oh, I know. Look, and I'm second place with 32. Oh no, I'm a fat ass.
Oh, I can't believe it till my times. Damn it. I was gonna brag and talk a bunch of smack, and then I forgot it until my.
Oh, but that still is impressive because like the average speed for walking is 20 minutes a mile. So at least you.
I wasn't walking. I was jogging.
I know, but
it was a very slow jog.
But at least you can like run and walk, and the average mile is 16. That's pretty good.
I figured it's just better to be out there and not be out there. So I try to. This is for me what works for me. It's like if somebody's like go out there and run a couple of miles or whatever, it's just not going to work. What I've learned works for me is I dedicate 2 hours to go outside and then to walk as far as I can from the house, because then you got to walk back or jog. Usually it's jogging and then a little bit of walking because crap gets hot in Houston.
I know, it's already at 89 degrees.
Oh my God. I'm sweating.
Hot.
It is bad. But that's the point, is just to get out there and just to do something. So I dedicate like a block of time out of my day, because otherwise it's just like, so if I get like 4 miles, 6, 7, who knows?
Yeah.
But we got to see if that works. I don't know if it's going to work just yet. We'll see if it works.
I mean, how do you feel?
Fat as hell still.
Tired?
No, I'm pretty good.
Doesn't it feel good though when you wake up and your legs are a
Hell
little
no.
sore?
No, there's nothing that feels good about that.
You feel like I've done a great job.
Ha ha ha. Reno Cochino says in the chat at www.pkndk.com. Was impressed with the 7 miles. Then I saw the 16-minute mile.
Oh, I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad.
Hey, but you know what, though? I got room for improvement. So next week's going to be 15 and a half minutes, Blow.
There you go.
Yeah, so I was going to talk a bunch of smack and call people out for being behind me, but apparently, yeah. I'm just going to put that down, and we'll move into 1 minute inside DK's head.
1 minute inside DK's head.
Thank you. She says still props for getting up and being active. I appreciate that, and that's for everybody out there. But I'm also being 36. I feel like it's time to if I don't go out there and just try to do something, it's downhill.
Yeah. I give you props, definitely.
Don't want to say who, but there's some people that are. Oh! 1 minute in your head. Where you want to go?
All right, so this has become the most irritating thing that PK has done so far in our relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So it's whenever I send...
You want to put the Maleficent hat on?
No. Whenever I send PK a message or call him to be like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? How's your day? And to ask him a question, and it's just clearly he's totally ignoring it and posting stuff on Twitter, on Facebook. I'm like, hi, how's your morning? Good morning, love you. Bing, bing, bing. PK posted this. PK posted this. I'm like, hello? Do you not see that I'm texting you? I don't understand. I know you're on your phone. I know you can see my messages, but you on purpose ignore them. Why? I don't get it. It's so irritating.
Because I got your back. I'm posting links for you. www.pkndk.com. Hit that links tab. You'll see them.
There you go.
I'm not.
Because I'm in the middle of work, and sometimes my phone's on Do Not Disturb. It's not around. The world does not revolve around you.
Yes, it does.
Okay? And I usually get back to you within an hour, so you need to appreciate what it is that you have right here.
No.
The very loving guy that always kisses you goodbye in the morning, always texts you love and all these things. Instead of being a spoiled brat, you need to realize what you have.
A spoiled brat.
Yes, I said it.
Who wakes up at 5 in the morning to make you breakfast and to pack your little suitcase and go off to work with your laptop.
Because
and your
I'm a gem.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a spoiled brat, yet I wake up at 4:30 every morning to make you breakfast.
In this instance, you're a spoiled brat because I usually get back to you within an hour, right? Right?
No.
Yes. So if I'm in the middle of posting something and I see my phone and it vibrates and it's nothing urgent. Now, if it's something urgent, of course, the first thing I would do is respond.
It takes 2
But
seconds.
if it's nothing urgent and I'm in the middle of 3 different browser windows open and I'm copying links and pasting and rewriting something, browser. I finish that up. And then I attend to the business at hand on my text messages.
Nah, I think that's wrong. I think that I should always be number one.
You're always number one, baby?
Mm-hmm. Then I should be responded to.
There you go.
Except right here, it's number one.
PK.
And number 2. I'm just playing with you. I know. But
this is lie. So I'm just kidding.
Can I get back to some of the texts in the chat? Honestly, and I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's ass. This is why I love the shows, because everybody can jump in and do the show. Otherwise, it's just us in the closet. So big thanks to
studio.
Big thanks to everybody that joins us live, www.pkndk.com, and jumps in the chat. A lot of people getting on your boy about his mile. Says, let's see, speed walk the shit out that mile. Thank you, Joe.
That is a good... Oh, I wish I could see you. Do you have your little sweatband on and your little shoes and socks?
Let's see, 8 to 10 minute miles depends on if my dogs take a dump or not. Hey, that's impressive. That's right, Skylar. All the miles, still a massive amount. 76 miles, Jesus. Yeah, but it's still, you got to realize, and this, I got into an argument with a nurse about this, and I'm like, oh, damn, she's a nurse. So then I had to back down. But she said, be prepared. This is pretty shocking. It shocked the crap out of me. 3,000 calories is 1 pound. 3,000 calories. Think about that. Or 33. 3,300 calories equals 1 pound. Think about that. That's crazy to me.
So if I eat a 3,300-pound cheeseburger, will it just go right to my ass?
Well, they don't make cheeseburgers that much, but for instance, 3,500 calories is the dish. Oh, God damn, is it a good dish, too, over at the Outback Steakhouse.
Those onion ring things?
No.
Those blooming...
No, those fries.
Yeah, the blooming thing.
Woo! 3,500 calories. But think about that. Like when you're jogging, a mile is 100 calories. So think about that. 3,300 calories is just 1 pound. Think about that. That's why what I've done is try to dedicate like 2 hours to do as much as I can. Because even if you're not running, if you walk or run, you're still burning the same amount of calories. So I was told. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do my best to get as much as I can in that 2 hours and see if that does anything. Now, I could be completely like lying to myself, and who the hell knows? We're going to find out. Give me like couple of weeks. I'm trying to do my best to like stay on it. We got some friends coming in from out of town this weekend. We gonna go at it heavy.
Most likely, yes.
I mean, really, we're gonna go at it heavy.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do what I can during the days when they're not here, and when the days that are here, I'm still gonna try to get out there. But man, it's just like it sucks, man. I got to get that lap band.
Don't take the easy way out. You took the easy way in, consuming calories and bad foods. Don't take the easy way out. Just run.
I know. That's why I went out there. Please believe your boy had a burrito like this size today. What? Yes.
Wait. No. That's how it counteracts. You can't eat this much and then run this much.
Big ass burrito.
It just equals out.
Homeboy brought the burrito. He was like, you need a to-go box. I was like, hey. Yeah, I'm going to need a to-go box. I kind of had half, though. Had half. Why you giving me the evil eye?
Why don't you have a salad? Do you know what I ate today?
Please tell me.
A salad.
Okay.
Great story.
Computer just crashed. Thank God I have the PK and DK app on my phone, says Gene Paul Olson. Sir, thank you for downloading our app, and thank you guys for the good reviews.
What's up? You're in the car? It's the PK and DK mobile app. Listen, watch, comment, and more. All from our mobile app.
Right here. Right now.
Get it for free today in the Apple App Store. Yeah, we even made an Android version. It's the PK and DK mobile app.
I wanted to, let me see if I can bring this up, because I was reading some of the reviews that people left on there, and I couldn't appreciate them more, so I wanted to give you guys the respect for taking the time out of your day to write some of these reviews. From Buck Miller, I get to be the first review, so here it is. The app functions great and allows us to watch and listen to PK and DK Podcast Wine Wednesday. It's all here. If you know the Playhouse or the Hot Show, don't miss this app. Thank you, sir. Best podcast ever. Oh, see, that's very nice.
That is very sweet. Thank you.
Let's see. Big Ray 826 just downloaded it. Don't even ask a question. Just download the app. Listen live to PK and DK now. Finally, PK is back to Apple with DK. Not Rocks. Thank you so much. That's from SR Bandit Coach. By the way, the last one was from Big Ray 826. And SEERG says, thank you, my president. Go Ducks.
Yes, go Ducks.
Can't wait for those games coming up. I'm missing one, but somebody said that somebody was talking about how finally the app is for real, because we were trying to make an app with a Playhouse back in the day. For those of you from Portland and Fresno, what's up? I see y'all in the chat. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. But we tried to do an app back in the day, and we got like halfway done. To the point that even after I moved to Houston, I still had the app on my phone, but it just wasn't like done. It wasn't close to being done, and the technology wasn't there yet for me to be able to just try to figure out things on my own, to be able to just to put it together. Now it is, so we got the app out. If you have any suggestions, first and foremost, if you have any reviews, please and thank you very much. Appreciate it. Any suggestions, PK at pkanddk.com. Send them to me. If there's something that I can do, I'm going to do it. A lot of the technical stuff, I just don't have the, I'm a dumb son of a bitch.
But you'll learn.
But I will do my best to try to get whatever features you guys want on there. So far, the main stuff is just to watch and to listen and to check out some of the links. And you can do all that, www.pkanddk.com. Download the app. We got links when you go to our website. It'll just pop right up. Also, when you hashtag us, that big-ass TV right behind Denise.
That is, right behind me.
Boom. Your stuff will show up right there, so you can go tell us to go F ourselves or something nice. Either way, it'll be right there.
Wait, we can't see it.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Boom, it's right there.
There it is.
There it is. It's that simple. Still have some birthdays to get to, some your DK back in the day segment. Still have some Did You Knows. Where do you want to go? I'm going to leave it up to you because you're PMSing.
Let's go back in the day. Okay.
Okay.
Try it again.
And now it's time for DK PK's today, back in the day.
All right, babe.
Oh, right. We have Kevin Garnett. He's 38.
All right.
It says Brooklyn Nets stud. I'm pretty sure he played for the Celtics.
Celtics? Well, right now he's playing for the Brooklyn Nets.
I know him from the Celtics.
Who else?
All right, we got Malcolm X.
And give us some history behind Malcolm X.
He passed away in 1965.
All right.
Nicole Brown Simpson.
And who's Nicole Brown Simpson?
O.J. Simpson's dead wife. Right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Who's that drugged up white bitch that died in Florida?
Nicole
Simpson, right? Was that? No, Nicole.
No.
You know who I'm talking about, though, right?
Do you love my body? Do you love my body?
Who is that? www.pknd. Anna Nicole.
Smith.
All right. Who else? Back in the day.
You're worse than I am.
You didn't know. It took you a minute.
And you put this together.
Go on.
Busta Rhymes is 42. Did you know his real name was Trevor Taheem Smith Jr.?
All right. Who else?
We have
By the way,
Cher.
this is from this week. So if it's not today, it's from this week. Cher is 68.
Okay.
Do you know who Mr. T is?
Yes, he's the one with the gold chains from MASH.
There you go. Notorious B.I.G. would have been 42. Who's that?
Biggie.
Sing me a song.
Biggie.
Can't you see? Sometimes you want to hypnotize me.
Woo.
Oh, you didn't even know that part.
No.
Boo.
Oh, no.
Who else?
Brianna Banks is
Brianna Banks, baby.
Since I don't know who she is,
There you go.
you are excited. She probably is a whore.
She starred 272 fine films, including Fire in the Hole,
Ew.
Nut and Honeys, in 2001, Big Bus Space Odyssey.
Just disgusting.
There you go.
Gross.
Can I give you some, I got some facts from back in the day, or do you want to do the facts? It doesn't matter.
Go
You tell
ahead.
me. 704 years ago, in 1310, the first time ever, different shoes for the left and right feet were provided. 478 years ago, in 1536, King Henry VIII had his second wife, whatever her name was, beheaded after he was convinced she was doing some adultery, and then married like a different chick the day after.
Oh.
I think this is very important. Very, very important. You need to study this. You need to let this soak in and just realize my man thought that his chick was cheating on him, didn't even check up, just thought that, took off her head, took it off. Just soak that in.
Why do I need to do that?
I don't know. I'm not saying why. I'm just saying just because it's a good story. 106 years ago, 1908,
Very
the first horror movie ever, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, premiered in Chicago. This is cool. This is awesome. Not awesome because it's very, very sad, but I found it very, very fascinating. 98 years ago, Codell, Kansas was hit by a tornado. 97 years ago, Codell, Kansas was hit by another tornado. 96 years ago, Codell, Kansas hit yet by another tornado. There you go. Who the F is still living in that town after the second tornado? Get me once. All right. You messed up my house. Fine. Second, oh, hell, I'm out. Third, are you still living in Codell? I don't care what the connections are. Your boy is out.
I'd be out.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Let me ask you, because I was kind of curious to ask you about this, right? We've lived in Portland where we've had kind of little tremors.
Yeah.
Not really earthquakes, little tremors. Like jazz hands.
I've had an earthquake.
Jazz hands. Down here, they got hurricanes. We haven't got through a hurricane yet.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you had to pick a natural disaster, which one would it be?
If I had to pick one that's the worst or to live through?
No, to live through. You got to pick one place. Don't think about the cities. I don't want you thinking about the people that live in the cities, the experience of the cities. I want you just to think about, like, all right, you got to be in a place, right?
Yeah.
Where you can pick the natural disaster that might not happen, but could occur. Which one would it be?
God, that's too hard.
You gotta pick one.
I don't think I can.
Flip a goddamn coin.
No, I think I've been in earthquakes and like they just sneak up on you and then like ruin bridges and ruin everything and then you can't do anything. I've been through like okay. I've also been through like natural disasters such as like the big flood growing up and we were out of power for like 2 weeks and that's just like a hurricane. I can't pick one.
I don't think a flood is like a hurricane, but I'll give you that. But you have to pick one. That's the game.
Can't.
You have to flip a coin.
A snowstorm.
That's not a natural disaster.
How is that not natural?
Because that's not a disaster. That's a snowstorm, and you know it's coming.
So
it's
you know
simple.
a hurricane's coming.
Hurricane, tornado, or earthquake. Pick one.
Tornado.
Why a tornado? You can't prepare for a tornado. That bitch drops on you.
You can't prepare for an earthquake either.
Well, yeah, and that'll shake. But
what would you pick?
I would probably pick a hurricane because you can get out of Dodge, and you know a hurricane's coming.
But then how would you ever come back?
I don't. Why do I need to come back for?
You just leave everything?
All right, you come back after the storm passes through, but a tornado just comes out of nowhere and it like abolishes everything. The earthquake is probably the worst because your boy likes to hang stuff up, and I'm not going to bolt it to the wall or whatever, so that's going to just ruin all my stuff. So I'd have to pick a hurricane so I can get the hell out of Dodge.
I don't think a lot of people have the luxury to get out, so I would do a hurricane. An earthquake.
Well, it's not like it's a wrong answer. I was just asking you. A couple more, and then I'm going to wrap this up. 1992, put your crisscross color jeans backwards on. Jump was out this week back then. And 1998, Savage Garden, self-entitled album featuring Truly, Madly, Deeply, Into the Moon and Back. That hit platinum. Remember Savage Garden? Okay, in 2009, Michael Vick was released from that penitentiary. Have you forgiven Michael Vick yet?
Never.
You haven't?
Never.
That's interesting.
No.
I didn't know that.
There you go.
Has Kiki forgiven Michael Vick? Kiki? Kiki, have you forgiven Michael Vick? Kiki says, hell no.
That she wasn't as he would pass out and she'd eat his face.
Hey, you got a question or comment? Call PK and DK now at 757-414-PK-DK. That's 757-414-7535. Or join our online chat at pkanddk.com. How about sending us a tweet? Don't forget to hashtag PK and DK.
This is how we glue it. This is how we glue it. Glue Station 3 does it like nobody does. This is how we glue it. This is how.
I love that. That's the guy that if you missed a show earlier, we'll just go to YouTube and listen back to it. Some questions that I've gotten of people saying why we don't play, because first we had a recommendation to put like a song of the show on, like one of the heaters that I've been jamming out to like every weekend since it came out. Turn down for what? Unfortunately, we can't do that because Google will pull us right down because of the rights violations. So then I got a follow-up question on, why aren't you guys on Justin TV or Ustream?
Yeah.
And I just wanted to address that as well. That's because YouTube is the number 2 search engine behind Google, and when you put something up on YouTube, it shows up on Google as well. So we try to make this available for everybody and get the biggest amount of exposure that we can for it. Otherwise, this doesn't make any kind of sense, you know?
Right.
So that's why I wanted to address that. I also wanted to address, a couple more things here before we get out of here. The Burger King changed. What are you doing? By the way, hit us up on the chat. We heard that maybe a couple of computers crashed. So let us know if that's the thing. If you're podcasting, though, you're not going to have a problem, so we're just going to keep it on jamming.
Just visual.
I wonder what's going on with the visual thing. Okay, I'll have a little look-see at that. But I did want to say Burger King is changing their slogan from "Have it your way."
What are they going to change it to?
I got that for you.
We've scrapped our old, outdated slogan of "Have it your way" and replaced it with "Be your way," which helps us be forming a connection to young people who can't speak English correctly, or who think we actually be saying Bieber way. Because after all, you want delicious burgers that be your way, not someone else's. And that be BK. That be Burger King.
Also, there's a 911. There's that are now is not everywhere though, so don't do it where you are. But they're accepting text messages.
Really?
Which I found very, very interesting because I'm like, bro, if you're having an emergency,
how would you have time to text?
I can't type that fast on there. I mean, like I could try, but I can't type that fast. So I got to thinking,
WHHAHT with a hooker and having a heart attack. Or SIDSSFH, shot in a drive-by. Send some freaking help. It's that easy. And if your emergency is a domestic dispute, be sure to include the proper emoticon. A smiley face being strangled, or a frowny face that's crying with a broken jaw, so we know the nature of the crime.
Too much? Oh, you co-signed on that. How's that wine? Did we kill that bottle of layer cake?
We do still have actually a quarter of a bottle remaining.
We can't get out of here until that dies. Let's do. I've got a couple more Did You Knows, and then your last call as always. All right.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
Oh, shit, I got her on. I think she's still in Egypt, though. A camel can drink 30 gallons of water in 13 minutes. Think about that. And that got me thinking about Naveen, who is actually in Egypt right now, which is insane.
Yeah, she went back home to the motherland.
That's crazy. Because isn't it like nutty over there right now? I thought that they were having like civil war or whatever, but maybe not. I don't know. But the pictures look amazing.
Yes.
What you told me about this?
Yeah, I mean, her pictures are great. She took some pictures on a camel with her uncles and her cousins and her nephews. So I think she's having a great time.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to. I wonder if this is either gonna be really good or really, really bad. I'm ready to gamble because this is the great thing about being able to do this like we're doing it right now. We can just experiment. It doesn't have to be a perfect show, right? I don't think it does. I'm gonna try calling her. Once I figure out how this works.
How does Skype work?
Well, I know how Skype works. I just don't know how to
dial a phone number.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out though. But what have you seen? Like, have you seen any interesting updates from her?
Just the one that was with the pyramids, which I thought was pretty cool. The Sphinx and her on the camelback. I'm just curious how hot it is. It has to be like scorching, but.
I can't imagine.
I mean, her pictures are amazing. I'm very envious.
I'm interested to know, like, if she got
Your
that.
call has been forwarded.
Oh, she doesn't have the international plan.
System 50370.
Hey.
Oh,
Now everyone's gonna be calling her.
Yeah, I will try to get her on probably after she comes back into the States because it is expensive over there. So that's what I was curious to know, like, about her international, if she turned that on or off. But she's still alive and she's still doing good, and the pictures look great. And that's a place I wouldn't mind visiting, but I got to let things settle the F down. Like, I can't hang. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, I wouldn't go at this time either.
Where is there a place that you would just love to go?
Fiji? Australia.
We have a friend that's trying to go to
Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah,
hit us up if you've ever been there. But apparently, mofos are under like civil, like what is it called when the Navy or the military people are like, yo, you can't leave your house. Martial law. And she still wants to go. And I'm like, what are you doing now? Martial law? Hell nah.
Why?
Hell nah.
That's insane.
By the way, I'm going to try to reach Dorian real quick. He might be at work, though, so we're going to find out if maybe he's talked to Naveen. We got to get Tony on, too. We haven't gotten Tony on.
Yeah. Tony seems to be doing well. Maybe they're not picking up because it's an unknown number.
No. He knows. Dorian knows. He's probably at work, though. Some strange guy tried to...
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Let's turn that... Yeah, before I put the phone numbers on. All right, let's get to the last call then, and then I'll try to get him on next week, so we'll try to have him on.
And now, the last call. A look into everything we were supposed to get to, but didn't because we were too busy talking about ourselves. And you say we're conceited.
By the way, damn me to hell, I had the chat locked and some other messages. Let's see. Juan says, phone screened. Zachary, bahahaha. Anyone down to break into the local Apple store to donate a computer or 4? Thank you. That'd be nice. Thinking about that. I was thinking about that in the shower. I'm like, man, if some money comes into my life, first thing I'm going to do is buy a Mac to be able to hook all this stuff up so it's not running off of a PC, so you guys don't have those problems. Let's see. Video stream does seem to be down. That's from K-Fox. We just checked it, though, but it's up. The app is working, though, people are saying?
Yep, the app is working just fine.
Maybe it's just like a YouTube...
We just have a Yeah, buffering.
Maybe it's just like a YouTube problem, but listen through the app and you can check it out there. Last call. What do you got?
So I do have how we were super lame this weekend, but we watched a movie that you totally put on and thought it was the most hilarious thing you had ever seen.
I don't recall this. Are you sure this happened?
Scary movie. Maybe you were just wasted.
When?
It was the one with like the Wayans brothers and Carmel Electra.
We watched 5 minutes of that, and I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was that funny.
No, you thought it was hilarious to the point where I took a nap.
No, I don't recall that. And what night was that? What were we doing earlier in the night?
I think it was just Friday. We were having a chill night this whole weekend.
Yeah, I do remember putting that movie on, but it wasn't that funny. But all right.
So I just thought that it was interesting how there's, a little bit of a gap. And I don't know how I haven't ever seen that movie and how it's like you said it was a cult movie. Like everybody.
I mean, it's an all right movie. It's not like you had anything else on. It wasn't like, that's not the best movie of all time, but there was nothing else on.
But sometimes there are there are cult movies like...
Cult movie is Pulp Fiction. Cult movie is...
The Princess Bride. You told me that.
The Princess Bride was a midnight screening showing, and you can't put The Princess Bride in the same category as in... what was the movie? Scary movie?
Yeah.
It's not in the same category. Princess Bride is like an original, like, badass... But again, that's something that I don't think you would like because of the age difference.
Okay. But I don't think I've even seen Princess Bride, which is just very strange.
Well, after the show, it's we got a couple hours. I'll put it on for you.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
No problem. What else?
And then I thought it was interesting about, this is kind of not as lighthearted, but McDonald's and all those protesters today, they're like...
What are they protesting McDonald's for?
Because of the wage. They're telling them that they need $15 wages, and they're saying, like, stop the corporate stuff. Like, we're not going to feed you any more Big Macs or French fries until you give me more money. And they all, like, jumped out. And there's, like, 32 buses that rolled up outside of their, like, financial thing. They want $15 an hour.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I did some crappy jobs for a lot less than $15 an hour where I risked my life to be able to do those, installing cellular antennas at the Bay Bridge Tunnel in Chesapeake, Virginia. I did. I had to go in some shady spots to do just crappy jobs, making a lot less than $15. Now, I understand inflation and all that stuff, but I'm sorry. You want more pay? Find a better job.
Yes.
I had one of my bosses tell me that. He was like, do you think you deserve more money? I was like, yeah, I'm doing a great job. He was like, nope, you deserve exactly what you get. Find a better job. I was like, oh.
And then what'd you do?
Radio, you have to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And every time, instead of bitching or like a lot of people do, sue, or they just whine, they complain, they do all this stuff, I packed my bags up and I went to places I didn't want to be at. A lot of places I didn't want to be at. Just sucked it up. That's what I did because that's where the work was. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do to be able to. So I'm sorry. Like, sometimes that's what you got to do. Like, you got to just pack it up and keep it moving.
So for McDonald's workers, for example, they're not saying that they are entitled exactly, to more pay, but that the corporation is making so much more money that all of the guys
then go open up your own McDonald's, bro.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm answering that back. Sorry, then open up your own McDonald's. Nobody's stopping you. Go open up your own fast foods. Start with like a stand. Start with a food truck. Start with something small. If people like it, you build up from that. I know a lot of food trucks that are now like huge restaurants or what have you.
Yeah.
You can't. People just like to bitch nowadays, and that comes up from the fact that you can't, like, everything's got to be equal to the kids. So now they get into the workforce. So I don't want to make $14. And
I was just curious. Like, it's been a while, but I was surprised yesterday when I saw how much a stamp cost. How much is minimum wage at this point? Are we at like $11.25?
I have no idea. I don't know. All I know is when I made minimum wage, I had to have like 3 jobs just to like live. So I feel
my minimum
it's
wage
not like I don't feel for people that are making minimum wage.
It was like $6.75.
But there's a lot of people that are making minimum wage that I got to give respect to that put in the good work and then they move the way up, and then now some of those people are running McDonald's instead of like going out and complaining about the fact that minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have options. There's options in the world for you to go do something.
There's options. A lot of time it's not as convenient. There's not a lot of people. There's a certain amount of people who, look for something and then want to strive. And there's a lot more people that are just looking to coast the whole way.
I'm sorry. Part of my attention's on this conversation, which is great.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to pick it up next week. The other part of my conversation is about the video, which I guess is down.
It is down.
So
I think Kiki must have bit through the